Nanan, don't sleep. Whatever you do, don't sleep. Grandma, young master, stop wasting your strength. No one knows this damned weather better than I do. The snow is falling this hard. Let alone little girls like her. Even rough men like us. If we don't have some hot soup to get us through the night, by morning we'll all be lying here stiff as boards, one after another. Nanan is only 5. What does she ever do wrong? Is heaven really out to destroy the Zhao family? Heaven above, earth below. I, Xiao Jing, have lived an upright and honest life. I've never done anything against heaven or reason. If there is justice in this world, and the Zhao family deserves to be wiped out, then let all disaster fall upon me, Xiao Jing, alone. But these women, children, and orphans, if heaven still has a bit of mercy, please grant the women and children of the Zhao family just one bowl of hot soup. Food appearing out of nowhere. Where did this come from? Even if they sold me, 2 million wouldn't be enough to pay it back. Not even giving us a single bowl of hot soup. Grandpa, Grandma, are you cold? This snow is going to bury people alive. There's someone at the bottom of the well. Is this a mirage? Or a hologram? We're all people fallen on hard times. That 2 million debt is crushing me. But they're even worse off than I am. Hey, you down there, catch this. My mother. What kind of fruit is that? It's hot. It's actually hot. What kind of magical stuff is this? Why does it smell so good? Feed it to Grandma. So sweet. Saved from the brink of death. The whole Zhao clan's hardship was not in vain. Thank you, Heaven, for this food. This old dry well really connects to a banished family from ancient times. Maybe I can help them a little bit more. It's not a dream. Last night wasn't a dream. Everything's gone. Where's the snow? Where are the people? The rope is still taut. It's not an illusion. This is a high fever that won't go down. 7 lives are hanging by a thread. They're really at death's door. But what can I do? I can't even keep myself alive. 342.5 yuan isn't even enough to make it to the end of the month. No, I can't just give them medicine. Ancient people's bodies are too weak. Long journeys, malnutrition. Their liver and kidney functions are probably already impaired. Modern fever reducers are way too strong. They have no tolerance for them. If they take them, they'll probably die from organ failure right away. Can't use strong medicine. Absolutely not. Willow bark. The professor talked about it back in college. Willow bark contains natural salicylic acid, the original source of aspirin. Both ancient China and ancient Greece used it for making fever-reducing teas. Gentle and natural. Just right for the weak health of people in ancient times. Heaven moves with strength. A gentleman should strive for self-improvement. I'm not a deity, just an ordinary person from later times. I can't let them think I'm some god. If they count on food falling from the sky, they'll just die next time. They need to get back on their own feet. Go, hurry. 100 jin of cornmeal. 20 jin of coarse salt. That's 300 yuan, spent down to the last cent. I've done everything I can. The rest is up to you now. Did heaven give us this food just so we'd suffer a few days more? Is it a blessing or a curse? Grand Tutor is moving. That place is stirring again. Father, though it's just coarse yellow flour, there's over 100 jin of it. Over 100 jin. Salt, Grandpa is joking about heaven. Even out here in the desert, Grand Tutor, this sack of salt is worth more than gold. Just an ordinary person from later times. What does our benefactor mean saying he's not a god? Then who is he? Heaven moves with strength. A gentleman strives for self-improvement. To stay alive, you have to save yourself. This person from later times. Is he scolding us? We're all scholars of the classics. But faced with a crisis, all we know how to do is kneel and pray to the gods. Even a person from the future can't stand to watch us. He's teaching us we have to rely on ourselves. Father, what's drawn on the back? All these twists and turns. Oh my God. This immortal from the future really knows his stuff. Old way. Do you understand it? What's this picture of? Grand Tutor, young master. This is the famous hot stove from the northern capital. Look at how this chimney runs. This part here needs to be raised by 2 more inches. Otherwise, the smoke will choke people to death. As long as we have yellow earth and some dry grass. Back when I worked at the Border Army factory, I did this 800 times. I could build it with my eyes closed. What did you say? You know how to build it, Grand Tutor, don't worry. With dirt and grass. I can have everyone sleeping on a warm bed tonight. Everybody get up. As I said, if you want to survive, you have to save yourself. Ding Yuan, it's up to you. Take 2 with minor injuries to strip willow bark outside the fortress. Remember, even if you have to use your nails, even if your fingers are torn up, you must bring that bark back for me.
Yes.
Everyone else, including me, take off your scholar's robes and follow Old Way's instructions. Dig up clean soil and find dry grass. Mix clay and make stoves. Grand Tutor, you shouldn't, scholars don't go near the kitchen. How can you do such lowly work as a bricklayer? This is disgraceful to our learning. Yes, Grand Tutor. We're scholars. How can we disgrace ourselves like that? Your mother's feet got frostbitten just yesterday, and you're talking to me about dignity? Nanan is only 5 years old and running a burning fever, and all you can say is, scholars stay away from the kitchen. Surviving in a place like this, that's the real dignity. If you dare say anything so pedantic again, I'll expel him from the Zhao clan right now. Do you understand? Understood. This part needs to be raised by 2 more inches, or the smoke will back up. I guarantee it. Once the stove is lit, I promise it'll be warm. Father, we got the bark back. It's enough to boil several big pots. Good boy. It's warm, really warm. It's been 3 days. But this is the first time I felt warm. Nanan, be good. Open your mouth. Drink this and the fever will go away. Father is sweating now. Grandma is sweating too. The fever has subsided. If it's a blessing from the gods, then it's just elusive luck. It may come today and be gone tomorrow. But if it's people from the future, using knowledge and common sense, crossing through time, and forcing our whole Zhao clan's fate back from the hands of death, snatched our entire Zhao family's lives back from King Yama, that's not just kindness. The knowledge from the future is nearly miraculous. Such a kindness is heavier than Mount Tai. From now on, the Zhao clan will put no faith in ghosts or gods, and will only honor Su Xi. I don't even know if you all survived. Dozens of debt collection calls every day. And they've even cut off my power. Time moves about 110 here. One day on my side is nearly 10 days for them. I don't know if they survived winter. Bowing in gratitude from the mortal world. Thanks to the miracle soup and medicine, the clan made it through the harsh winter, with not a single one frozen to death. Now the snow and ice have melted away, and spring has arrived beyond the pass. Yet in this place of exile there's no harvest at all. The authorities have cut off food supplies. This old man humbly asks for Su Xi's help once again. No harvest at all. The government has cut off grain. Just giving food only solves the problem temporarily. How long would 100 jin of cornmeal last? We need to help them grow their own crops. About farming, I graduated from an agriculture university. Isn't this what I'm best at? Hello, Professor Zhang. It's me, I wanted to ask if I can borrow some money from you. Just 2,000 would be enough. It's not for anything else. I want to buy some seeds from the Agricultural Academy, Sudha. I've heard about your business plan. Thank you, Professor Zhang. Cut the potatoes into pieces. Use the sprouting method. Make sure each steamed piece has at least one eye. Dip the cuts in plant ash to prevent mildew. Write 1,000 jin per mu for the yield. Give them some confidence. Father, what is this Su Xi gave us? How can these hard clumps of mud be food? Could it be a rock? Yuck, these raw seeds taste astringent. Some things just aren't meant to be eaten, see? Oh my goodness! This is real food. Feel the spot where you've bitten off. It's pure white starch inside. If you cook this, it'll be really filling. Su Xi's letter says this thing is called potato. Cut it into pieces and plant them. With proper care, the yield can surpass 1,000 jin per mu. Elder, what do you mean 1,000 jin? 1,000 jin, written personally by Su Xi. There's no exaggeration. When I was in the capital, I heard from those at the Ministry of Revenue. Even the best paddy fields in DRCHU, planted with premium rice, only yield a little over 300 jin per mu. This dull lump of mud beats 3 mu of good fields. Su Xi is truly extraordinary. If he says it's possible, then it is. Don't just stand there, Elder. Let's get to work. Everyone, as shown in the diagrams, cut this thing into pieces, dip them in plant ash, and sow them tomorrow.
Yes.
Cut them bigger. Make sure every piece has at least one eye. They survived. They really survived. If they keep growing like this, maybe a yield of 1,000 jin per mu isn't just a dream. We've got food now. We finally have food. Wait, something's not right. What's wrong? This. What is this? There was no frost last night. It's not frost. We misjudged the land. This field is actually barren, alkaline soil. That white frost is even more toxic than poison. It burned the roots of the seedlings. What 1,000 yield? It was all just a dream. We're destined to starve in this wasteland. Sushi, in this place of exile. Alkaline soil, frost forms. Potato seedlings wither and die in large numbers. Alkaline soil, salt frost. Burnt roots, dead seedlings. How could I have forgotten this part? The Northwest desert is dry and rains little. There's a lot of evaporation. Soil salinization is deadly. To wash away salt, you need a lot of running water. Dig deep drainage ditches for salt. But just washing salt isn't enough. The land is too barren. Potatoes will end up malnourished. We must improve the soil. Increase organic matter. Make compost with human and animal manure. Add plant ash and fallen leaves and branches, and enclose it for fermentation as farm fertilizer. Whether it survives depends on this attempt. Canal for salt drainage. Grand Preceptor Su Shi drew this painting. It's even more detailed than the official blueprint. Though this old minister's body is failing, these eyes can still see. These hands can still calculate. Leave the canal to me. What about the composting method? Grand Preceptor Su Shi's method is truly brilliant. It says here, we need to use the outhouse waste we've saved all winter. Mix it with plant ash and rotten leaves and let them ferment together. Once it's fully decomposed, that stuff can bring the dead back to life. It's that valuable. Outhouse waste. We are from noble families. How can we just go make compost with old ways, people? Yes. Grand Preceptor, please don't come over. The smell is really overpowering. It's a disgrace to refinement. Truly a disgrace to refinement. Unsullied even when emerging from the mud. A scholar may be killed, never humiliated. I've taught others all my life, yet I can't even carry a bucket of waste myself. To survive, one must save oneself. Su Shi, someone from the future, works so tirelessly to draw us designs and bring us seeds. And I, a banished criminal who can barely feed myself. What dignity or pride am I holding on to? Before life and death, before the lives of our descendants, class and status matter less than dirt. Uncle Wei, teach us how this is done. I don't believe it. Can living people really be suffocated by waste? Good, a bunch of spirited young men. Uncle Wei, am I right or not? Right, exactly. Gua Song finally figured it out. Master Su, what you gave us is the backbone that lets the whole Zhao clan stand tall again. The land is lower than the fields for 10 miles. Carrying water by hand. Over 30 people have broken their shoulders and still can't save those seedlings from dying. Vertical wells connect to underground tunnels. Reduce evaporation, plus the siphon principle, using atmospheric pressure difference to make water flow uphill. Whether this works or not depends on this.
Liu Changjai.
You're Deputy Minister of Works. You should be able to understand these blueprints. Marvelous, truly marvelous, Changji. This method can work. It's more than just workable. Grand Preceptor, look. The Kares method means we dig a well every dozen or so yards, and then underground, we connect these vertical wells to form a hidden canal. In the Northwest, the wind and sand are fierce. The sun is harsh. Even if you dig an open canal for 10 miles, The water evaporates before it reaches the fields. But if it travels in the underground channel, the water is preserved. Good. And about the Hongxi carp. Sushi even made an illustrated explanation. As long as we use the atmosphere, the pressure of the atmosphere, to create a vacuum in the pipe, then the water can do the impossible and flow uphill from lower ground, over that ridge, and straight to our fields. Master, just tell me one thing. Can this really bring water to the fields? No need for water wheels. No labor required. Just let the water flow uphill by itself. My goodness. Isn't that like bringing something to life? Sushi not only gave us food and medicine, he also gifted us this knowledge that defies nature. If studied thoroughly, it's worth dying for. This task is yours. The whole clan will follow your orders. Don't worry, Grand Preceptor. Old Wei. You've spent half your life surviving in this desert. You know the underground water veins better than I do. This line runs from Kai River to here. 10 miles in total. Take me through it once. Lord Liu, come with me. Dig down about 8 fathoms and you'll see moisture. That's where you make the first well. All right, next spot. The route is set. Over 30 people, all digging for 10 miles. Dig deep, Guasong. This is a well, not a rabbit burrow. Uncle Liu, about 3 steps underground. Water starts to seep in. The soil is getting softer. You'll need to reinforce the supports closely. Ding Yuan, reduce the spacing from 15 feet to 10. It's better to use more wood than risk a collapse, understand? Get moving. Once it's connected, there will be water.
Boys.
Give it your all. That sound means we're close to the river channel. The soil's getting loose. Lots of moisture. We're very close to the river channel. No more than 10 fathoms away. 10 fathoms. 2 more days of digging should do it. Ding Zhuan, secure those 2 wooden stakes. This soil is way too soft here. Reinforce so it doesn't collapse from water seepage. Got it, Uncle Liu. Wait, Guasong, stop digging. What is it, Uncle Wei? That sounds off. Hurry, get out, cave in. Run, run. Ding Zhuan, get out of the way. Go. Sixth uncle, sixth uncle. Sixth uncle, don't pull at it. Hurry, go get help. There's a collapse. Who is down below? Liu Shu Ding Zhuan. Old Wei is down there too.
Careful.
Oh my god, you're going to kill him like this. Sixth uncle, sixth uncle. Look at me. Look at me. Lift the stone, lift it up. Everyone come, 1, 2, 3, lift. Again, 1, 2, 3, lift. Stop. Stop wasting strength. Uncle Liu, don't talk. We'll definitely get you out, Ding Zhuan. Are you alright? I'm okay. It's my fault you got hurt. It's because I'm too clumsy. It's not your fault. I drew the blueprints. The collapse crushed his leg. Gotta stop the bleeding and stabilize it. Yunnan Baiyao, hemostatic bandage, medical plaster. Take as much as you have. Give this to me. Use this to prop up the huge rock. Jack modification. Turn clockwise with force. Apply the powder externally. Stop bleeding and stabilize the injury with a splint. Hang on, hang in there. Hang on, hang in there. Don't die, hold on. The master brought a jack to prop the stone. Quick, drag him out. Master Liu, bear with it. Hang in there, Uncle Liu. Hold on. Dad. The doctor said Uncle Liu's leg can't be saved. Do we still dig out the last few meters of tunnel? His legs weren't sacrificed for nothing. Even if we have to use our teeth, today we must divert water from Kai River into the fields for Chongji. The canal you handed over can't be broken. It's in your hands. Almost there. I hear the sound of water. It's open. Long live. It's open. Uncle Liu, did you hear that? It's flowing. Oh my God, the water is here. They really diverted the water. What's this? Something's happened, Grand Tutor, something happened. What kind of bug is this? How did so many appear overnight? It's a severe drought this year. Bugs from the Gobi can't find food. They all came to our lush green fields. How much damage can these do to the crops? These creatures have huge appetites. They especially eat leaves. If the leaves are gone, the potatoes underground can't grow. In less than 3 days, they'll eat up all the leaves on our dozens of acres. 3 days. Dad, the east side is already half eaten. Why cry? The world has taught us. To survive, we must save ourselves. Ding Yuan is writing immediately. Summer pest outbreak. This is worse than saline land. Saline land can be washed. Pests are alive. Drive them off today. They'll come back tomorrow. Ash, chili water, garlic juice. Alkaline substances block the bugs' breathing holes. Irritating vapors drive them off. This is good, natural, non-toxic. The ancients could use it. Hold on, can't deliver them pesticides. Modern pesticides are liquid in glass bottles. They break easily in the well passage. Besides, they don't have protective suits. No gas masks. Spraying highly toxic pesticides blindly. What if people get poisoned? If we poison people to save crops, isn't that completely backward? We can only use traditional methods. Physical pest control. Biological pest control. It's hard work, but it's safe. Boss, give me your spiced chili peppers. However many dried chilies you have, I want all of them. 200 pounds. 200 pounds. Are you running a hot pot restaurant? And some garlic. Get the biggest cloves you have. Also, 200 pounds of single head garlic. Hurry. Do not panic. Crush the dried chilies and garlic together. Add water and boil on high heat for an hour. Take the thick extract and add wood ash. At dawn, before the dew dries, spray it on the leaves. It will block the insect spiracles. Don't give up halfway. There are no shortcuts this time. You have to save the plants yourselves, one by one. Protect each and every leaf. Thank you for your hard work. Sushi is having us cook a meal for the bugs. They're red, so they're edible. Enough chit-chat. The shaman's method is written here. Boil chilies and garlic in water to repel insects. Just do as instructed. Oh, my mother. Chili water is what bugs hate most. Grand Tutor, I heard about this method from old farmers when I was in the border army. If it works, stop standing there. Everyone, start the fire and get the pots ready. Crush the chilies and garlic. Good heavens. This is burning me up. My eyes. This is even worse than smoke. That packs a punch. What sushi gave us is stronger than the hardest liquor in the Northwest. Once it's boiled, pour it into buckets. Spray each plant one by one. Don't miss a single leaf. Wow, Sushi's method actually works. The bugs are fleeing. The Grand Tutor was right. This is a war of attrition. We'll rescue them one plant at a time. Eventually, we'll save them all. In this desperate sea of sand, every inch of green was bought with our blood and sweat. The children are protecting the family's hope with their tiny hands. Dream on if you think you can take the Zhao family's grain. Uncle Liu, please go rest. Your leg. Even without my leg, I still have my hands. Every pest we kill is one less. Get back to your work. I've lived more than half my life. Never expected I'd go to war with insects. Quilian. We saved it. Sushi once said, when the vines turn yellow, old withered ones are a sign the crop is mature. Start digging. What's wrong, Uncle Wei? Is your younger brother ill? Grand Tutor. These potatoes. One of them is as filling as what I ate in the border army. Dig up 2 big ones. Dig them all up. 2 acres. This is just the harvest from 2 acres. Grand Tutor, I spent 20 years in the border army. I've never seen a harvest like this. 1 acre yields 5 times more than what we grew at the frontier. More than that. With grain, we have a future. We can build a fortress here that even the king of hell couldn't break through. With the ancestors looking on, no one will ever starve to death again. This favor from Sushi, the Zhao family will remember for generations. Grain is our assurance for survival, but its aroma also attracts greedy eyes. The blizzard is over. The insect plague has passed. An even bigger storm is coming. Gather more firewood. Winter still has a long way to go. Grand Tutor, young master, the fire's burning. What happened to Old Wei? I was behind the dunes about 10 miles away and saw scouts from Blackwind Road. Blackwind Road. They're the most vicious horse bandits within 300 miles. They were carrying a dead Huyan on a stick and stuck it by the Kai River at Kushui. Inside the sheep's belly was a sheepskin scroll. That's the Blackwind Road death notice. Once they post it, it means in 3 days, they'll kill all the men and women in Pobao, take the food supplies, and over 100 marauding bandits. Among our entire tribe, men strong enough to hold a hoe aren't even 10. The rest are all elderly, weak, sick, or disabled. If Sushi can't survive this disaster, we'll settle it in the next life. Over 100 cavalrymen. Facing them with cold weapons is suicide. Only something that can change the rules of war in the age of swords. 1 cut, 2 slashes, 3. The charcoal isn't right. It's actually burning powder. It'll just fizz and sputter. The real military-grade black powder on Mars must be purified and granulated to generate an explosive shockwave in a sealed space. Neither the white frost at old wall bases in ancient times is neither. Sulfur, there must be a sulfur spring in the desert. Charcoal, we can make ourselves. Purify it. Purify mixed stone knife. Grind into grains. Mustn't see any sparks. Mustn't see any sparks. Under no circumstances can there be sparks. Cold weapons versus cold weapons. We'll die for sure. Heavenly beast thunder. That's our only option. Once gunpowder is made, it's extremely dangerous. You have to add water during milling. Never let a single spark touch the wet mass. Making this stuff is like dancing with ghosts and gods. It's near certain death. Be very careful. Be very careful. What does Grand Preceptor Sushi say? Sushi says he'll teach us to make sky thunder. Grand Preceptor? It's drawn right here. Neither. There's a thick white layer of it under our fortress's old wall. That stuff can make gunpowder. And there's sulfur too. Old Wei, you've lived in the desert most of your life. Do you know where to find sulfur? There's a dried-up sulfur spring pit 10 miles north. I used to play with those yellow rocks when I was a kid. My dear mother, that stuff might come in handy. Ding Zhuan. You take people to dismantle all non-load-bearing wood in the fortress. And, according to Sushi's blueprints, help Master Liu make a catapult. Okay, Old Wei. You lead people to dig for sulfur. Burn the charcoal. Grand Preceptor, rest assured. Purifying and mixing gunpowder is the most dangerous. Sushi used the word caution twice in his letter. It's almost certain death. Your father's life was saved by Sushi. It was Nan Nan's life traded for it. If I can protect our whole clan, I'm willing to give my life. It's done. Bring the sulfur powder and charcoal powder here. Young master, will this thing really explode? If Sushi says it will, it will. Be gentle with it. Absolutely no sparks. Everything depends on you guys tomorrow. Fan it gently. Don't kick up the powder. Not good. Get down. Ding Yuan. Young master, you saved me. It's all my fault, all my fault. Ding Yuan. My son. Stop the bleeding. Sushi's medicine, quick. What about the gunpowder? Young master, everything's fine. Not a single jar exploded. Young master, what are you doing? Sushi, Ding Yuan did not disappoint you. The thunder is ready. Tomorrow, my Zhao family will shatter those horse bandits to pieces. When gunpowder roars for the first time in this wasteland, it will tell every would-be invader that the land beneath these 30-odd crippled men is more terrifying than the Yoma's palace. This damn weather had to choose now to rain. Of all times, it has to pour right now. Sushi kept reminding himself again and again that gunpowder fears dampness most. We've sealed it with multiple layers of oiled paper. But if the fuse gets soaked by the rain, there's no escape. Father, the fire starter is here, and so is your son. The Black Wind Bandits are here. They've arrived. I thought the famous Grand Tutor, living in this godforsaken place, might have built some ironclad defenses. Listen up, guys. Don't leave a single one of those delicate scholars alive. Chop them all up and use them as fertilizer. Women and food are yours if you grab them. Kill. Charge. Catapult, get ready. Fire. Whoa! How could this happen? Why is this happening? Damn it, my God. You old geezer. Throwing down a few broken jars. Are you trying to catch rainwater for us to drink? Father. I'm going to shoot them all. They're ramming the gate. We can't hold out any longer. The city gate is about to fall. Men of the Zhao family, listen up. The gunpowder failed. But behind this door are our abandoned girls, our very lifeline. One step back and we'll be doomed forever. The classics we've read taught you to sacrifice yourself for righteousness. Today there's no retreat. All that's left is to fight to the death. Brothers, let's fight these bastards to the end. Kill them all. Old man, you're asking for death. Grand Tutor, watch out. Doctor. Die. You can't take the lives of the Zhao family's descendants. It's over. Since your old bones are in such a hurry to die, I'll send you off first. Who? The blood debt of the Zhao family must be repaid. Here comes another one looking to die. Blind man. Why didn't that pile of broken mud bricks just thrown kill him? Now the old man plans to hand it over personally. The blind man passes the clay jar. Is he inviting us to have some water? The son of the Grand Tutor, each one more interesting than the last. The last one. Whether it works or not, it all depends on this one shot. Didn't even try to dodge? This blind man's gone crazy. The fall of Great Chu. Time for you all to move on. This is divine punishment. They know sorcery. They can summon lightning from the heavens. Run, father. Don't chase a cornered enemy. Father? Dad. A rough count. We killed over 30 horse bandits, captured 20 war horses, and seized over 40 long sabers and spears. What about our side? 3 of ours died in battle. 5 were seriously wounded. The compensation is already being handled. Help me outside for a walk. To rebuild. The fortress we finally managed to build was almost half destroyed in this battle. We nearly lost those few hundred pounds of grain. The Grand Tutor made the right call. These earth walls are rammed with yellow clay. What wooden gate? It's pieced together from desert poplar wood. Good enough for normal wild beasts, but it's utterly useless against horse bandits. Last night's battle made me see clearly the fatal weaknesses of our fortress. Earth walls can't withstand ramming. Wooden gates can't withstand fire. Rebuild. You mean, I've already planned out the design of the next fortress, combining the fundamentals of modern structural engineering sent by Su Shi and techniques from ancient construction manuals. Next time, we won't use yellow clay for rammed earth. We'll build a kiln inside the fortress to fire blue bricks. We'll dig aqueducts, fill the moat with water, double the thickness of the city walls, leave hidden firing ports inside, and tracks for catapults. Even though my legs can no longer move, my mind is still sharp. But in my gun, I carry a true iron fortress. I will make our home impregnable. Let it rise solid from the ground. Next time, never mind 100 horse bandits. Even 1,000, even 10,000 or a single bird in the sky won't be able to break a single brick of the Zhao family's fortress wall. Su Shi, do you see this? Your hard work wasn't in vain. The Zhao family still stands. From this day on, the Zhao clan is no longer exiles tossed about by fate. They're the ones laying the foundation by their own strength. Heave ho, heave ho. Following the Grand Tutor's teachings, we fired blue bricks even harder than those of the capital city's walls. High-quality bricks. With these bricks and Su Shi's cement recipe he gifted us, in less than 3 years, I'll be able to build for our Xiao family, right here in the Gobi Desert. A fortress, so solid even a car crash couldn't shake it. Restore your legs. Honestly, I'm even more motivated than I was in the capital, haha. What I rebuilt in the capital was the fate of our Zhao family. How could that be the same? Grand Preceptor Young Master is back. Ding Yuan. Weren't you surveying the quarry up north? North. What's this? That's doghead, gold unrefined doghead gold. Young master, where did you dig up this gold? There's a fault cliff 10 miles north. Last night, it had 3 minor landslides. When I was scouting for stone, on the cross-section left by the landslide, I found an amazing semi-formed gold vein. These few chunks are just the exposed ores on the surface. A rough estimation. There's enough for us to mine for decades. Everyone quiet. Auspicious fortune from the heavens is not just a blessing for the Zhao family. Without Master Su's gift of medicine like gunpowder, and his teachings on brick making and cement, we'd have long become just bones in this desert. How would we have lived to search for a gold mine? Ningyuan, take a group and finally refine these or crystals right away. Then pick out the 10 biggest, best potatoes from our fields, and slaughter our fattest sheep. Tomorrow at dawn, I'll set a grand offering at the dry well. Dedicate everything to Sushi. We must let Sushi know. The Zhao family would stake our very lives to repay his kindness for saving us.
Yes.
Repay Sushi. Repay Sushi. Repay Sushi. Just wait, tomorrow the Zhao family will present our tribute. Hurry up with this. Boss Su is still working late at night. So dedicated. Not much. Just came to deliver this agreement. Free transfer of the courtyard house. That's just asking for the impossible. This is my old home. I can never sign. What do you mean forcing you? I'm honestly doing this for your own good. This rundown old courtyard is old and out of the way. What's so valuable that you want to hang on to it? It's my roots. I won't give it up. You just don't get it. This place isn't just a house to me. To be frank with you, my boss has run out of patience. Sign the agreement early, and it'll save trouble for both you and us. This house means something special to me. There's no way I'd just sign it away. You're just too obsessed, that's all. Given your current situation, there's no reason to cling to this old place any longer. Stop being so stubborn. Let go sooner for some dignity. Why push things to the bitter end? I've said all I can. If you really insist, we'll just have to handle it by the book, no matter what tricks you use. I'll never give up this old house. I'm not forcing you to put your thumbprint on it. Because after tomorrow, this house will be nothing but rubble. If you're not afraid of dying, try stepping in front of the bulldozer tomorrow. Lock the gate from the outside. Leave 2 men to keep watch until morning. Forced demolition right on time. 6 a.m. tomorrow. The demolition starts. I've lost. But the Zhao family can't lose. The light of civilization must not be extinguished in my hands. Let's begin. Barefoot Doctor. General Medical Encyclopedia, print. Fundamental Mechanics of Civil Engineering and Construction Methods, print. Complete Guide to Modern High-Yield Crops and Soil Improvement, print. Basic Metallurgy and Blast Furnace Steelmaking Blueprints, print. These materials were gathered through countless people's sleepless nights. I have to send them out. Draw their attention a little longer. Give them one more chance to survive. That's enough. It's done. Indestructible through ages. Mm. It's 6 o'clock. I've lost now. But we've won the future. Su Shi from the Zhao family has come to offer gifts. Master Su, you've brought more things again. The enemy is powerful. This place will be destroyed. This place will be buried. All my lifelong knowledge, giving it all to Elder Zhao. In the years to come, silently recite the nameless. Su Shi, please respond. Ding Yuan's arrows are still sharp. Please let me go over. I'll kill them all for you. Let me through. Which bastard dares mess with us? Who dares attack us? Su Shi, I'll go chop him down. Let me go. Don't you get it yet? We're making great progress here. But they're really saying goodbye to us. My master's gold-making skills already have the Damocles hair. But what about Master Su? The old man is being persecuted by enemies in the future. He might even lose his life. This celestial book that even gods can't create. He forced it into our hands with his own blood. He gave us the whole sky. Yet we can't even take a blow for him. Can't even take a punch for him. All of you, wipe your tears. Does crying save Su Shi? Does crying kill enemies? Su Shi is suffering in the future, even bleeding himself dry, just to give us these celestial books. Not so that we'd stand here, howling like cowards. But Grand Historian, we really can't go to him. Separated by 1,000 years. Even if we were great conquerors reborn, we couldn't swing a sword across time. We can't cross over. If swords can't cut through 1,000 years, if our bodies can't cross this damned era, then we'll walk through these 1,000 years. Pass on my chief's blood command. The sword technique and concrete formula bestowed by the ancestor, you have to master them immediately. I want you to not only build an iron city, but also dig me a secret palace 10 jang deep right under this dry well. Waterproof, rot-proof, and weather-resistant. Liu Chongji obeys your order. Old Wei, present and accounted for. From today on, there will be no more Zhao family in CHU. My Zhao descendants, for all generations, will never enter court and will not fight for power. Father, we're going underground from now on. Transform into the most secretive viper in this world. Liu Zhongji. Take every able-bodied man who can handle a weapon. Go up the mountain to mine gold. We must seal every ounce of gold we dig out. Every page of the heavenly scrolls bestowed by Su Shi, along with the 1,000-year teachings of the Zhao clan personally written by me. All locked away in that underground palace. If 100 years isn't enough, then 500. If 500 years isn't enough, then 1,000. We'll use these 1,000 years to accumulate the world's greatest wealth, to raise the most devoted and loyal warriors, to weave a web that covers the entire realm. I want the bloodline of the Zhao family to become a 1,000-year curse guarding this secret. Let our descendants carry this 1,000 years of heritage, carry this overwhelming fury, cling to life within this cage. Survive until that damn day. If Su Shi perishes in future generations, our Zhao clan will use a millennium of accumulated wealth to settle his blood debt. Anyone who dares to harm Su Shi, even kings, nobles, and generals 1,000 years later, or capital tycoons, the Zhao hidden society, will ensure their destruction. Zhao Dingyuan, 5th-generation descendant of the Zhao clan, swears an oath. A 1,000-year blood feud will be avenged. Old Wei pledges to follow till death. Liu Zhongji swears with his broken body. In this life and this world, in the next life and world, if the Zhao clan exists, so does Zhongji. Swearing, swearing. The Su clan and Zhao family have accepted the imperial decree. Time's up. Boss Su. Giving you tonight to decide. Consider carefully or refuse to sign I told you. You can't take this courtyard. You can't take it. These vampires will get their retribution sooner or later. In this land, Shangxi Group makes the rules. Since you won't drink the offered wine, then drink the punishment wine. I'm demolishing this courtyard today. Even if I bury you inside, it would only count as a construction accident. Push it for me. Now flatten all control walls connected to the descendants. I've done my best. I've sent the fire seeds to Dingyuan. As long as you all survive, even if I die here today, it's worth it. What's going on? Manager Wang, there's something below. This is the dome of an ancient tomb. Why panic? It's just a broken cellar. Keep pushing. Smash it for me. Pretend nothing was found. Manager Wang, you can't smash it. If this is real and we damage a national-level heritage site, we'll get heavy sentences. Nobody move. Who's in charge here? Officer, it's a misunderstanding. All a misunderstanding. We were doing regular construction. Black jade bricks. And the lost glutinous rice ash anti-corrosion pouring technique. My God, such advanced anti-corrosion and anti-oxidation methods? Definitely from the Ming Dynasty or even earlier. Only for royalty. The underground structure is so well preserved, without any sign of tomb robbing. It's a national treasure, a state-level heritage site. This? Which era's treasure vault is this? Zhao Jing, Grand Tutor of Siku, used all his clan's energy to write these final words. Within these 10 li, after nearly 1,000 years, they accumulated 13 million taels of gold. And it's not ownerless, now offered in full, without losing previous merit. If future tyrants try to seize an inch of this land, the Zhao clan of Siyu will struggle, but will use all the clan's power to execute heaven's punishment. Zhao Changfeng, 40th generation direct descendant, fulfills the ancestors' millennium command, bringing the Zhao family's vast accumulated wealth to welcome my master out of seclusion. Sir, the shock you endured last night, the Zhao clan will repay with interest, retrieving that half a bun for you. You return 13 million taels of gold. This deal cost you dearly. The underground palace has already been excavated. The karmic cycle is now closed. Xiaolong. Sushi has received it. Little Leo Ding Yuan Lao Wei. Did you all hear that? I've collected your debts for you. Impossible. Shangxi Group is suspected of organized crime involvement, including multiple charges such as coercing Gao Yi, illegal demolition, and more. Today is the official bankruptcy liquidation. Reportedly, the relevant persons in charge have been arrested in accordance with the law. Did you hear? Shangxi messed with someone they shouldn't have. It's not about offending a person. It's about offending a family. A family that's been hidden for 1,000 years. Young man, tell me. Who exactly are you? I'm just a farmer.